Hello, this is the Radioactive Quilter, and this is my tutorial for my singles and doubles quilt. So we're going to start off with cutting our double drunkards block. First, we're going to cut out the two smaller sections from our template A out of our background fabric. Make sure you cut carefully, and because fabric can move, and you don't want to accidentally cut yourself either. Again, you'll need 2 of template A for the double drunkards. Now I'm showing this to you at real time because I want to show you how quickly you can actually sew these curves. And I understand that curves are difficult for a lot of people, but hopefully this will help you guys out. I'm using throwaway fabric for this because I don't want to use my leftover fire glow fabric for showing you something that I'm going to throw away later on. You'll cut 1 of template B for the double drunkards. And this will be out of your focus fabric. With the singles and doubles pattern, I used fat quarters, and this was the perfect pre-cut size in order to fussy cut all of the dragons that I wanted to have. Again, be very careful when you're cutting these curves. You don't want to accidentally slice yourself. When I made my templates, I also glued them to cardboard to make them a little bit more sturdy. And as you can see, it actually helps grip the fabric a lot better as well. So that's template B cut. And you can see all 3 pieces for it. Kind of looks like a very curvy bow tie. Some people also call this block robbing Peter to pay Paul, I guess. Excuse me as I'm trying to find my templates for the single drunkard's path. I also am going to label them so that you guys don't get confused. So that big curved piece is going to be template D, and you'll need to cut that out of your focus fabric. That's big enough that you can also fussy cut without missing out on a lot of the things that you want to show off. I'm sorry that it's out of camera range. But you're going to cut this the same as template A in the double drunkards. And then I just took a scrap of the background fabric to cut template C. Again, that's going to be your background fabric. You'll want to be very careful when you're cutting this specific template out. I noticed that a lot of my fabric shifted when I was cutting that curve, and that makes it to where you don't have enough fabric at the very end. You need to have a 1/2 inch of fabric at the end. ends. So now I'm going to go and press those fabrics eventually. I guess I'm going to show you again. Hey, this is template D and C. Now I went and pressed them. Now we're going to finger press them in half and then in half again. And I'm going to do this to all of those blocks, all of those curves. Now, I am using a marker. Don't use this marker. This is not a fabric marking pen. This is just so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Use friction, or you'll be able to see your finger press seam or fold easily while you're creating this block. You can also press with your iron. Do all your pieces all at once so that you can just chain piece your curves once you get used to it. And you can see for the double drunkards, it's the same exact thing. Just fold in half, and then on each side, oops, I was a little off on that one. Fold in half again. Come on, let's do it. All right. So we folded it in half again, and we're finger pressing, and then I'm marking with my non-fabric marking pen. That is just to show you guys what I'm doing, like what you should be seeing, an easier visual when I'm sewing. All right. Oh, we have 2 more pieces. And those are my A pieces. Trying to take this slow so that you guys can see that it's all the same for the pieces. Alright, we're getting the wool mat out of the way. I forgot what I was doing on this one. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to traditionally do this. This is with the bajillion pins. I don't personally do it this way, but this is a great way to do it when you are just beginning. You match up all your match marks, right sides together. I always do the big curve on top for some reason. And so with the drunkard path, you are matching up the ends exactly. There's no 1/4 inch over or under. This is an exact line that you are matching. And as you can see, I'm not just pinning my match marks, I am also pinning in between them as well to hold that fabric together. And again, matching those ends perfectly, or as close as you can get. You don't have to do it perfectly. And see, it's a little bubbly right there, but that's just because it's curved. When you smooth it out, it is flat. Now let's move my machine close. Unfortunately, I forgot to move my camera to give you guys a better angle, but hopefully you guys can see it. Just setting up my machine, turning it on, and setting my 1/4 inch seam, which with my Viking, it is the edge of the presser foot when I set that seam guide. And now I put the needle down first, and then I just start sewing a 1/4 inch seam. And with these pins, you're going to want to remove them before they go under your needle. You do not want a needle. You don't want a needle or pin to fly into your eye. So let's not do any final destination stuff here, and be patient. Stop, take the pins out. And I'm just keeping that fabric in line with my presser foot. Making sure that the fabric is nice and flat. And you can see that my fabric isn't really bunching, it's just the way that the curve is. And you can go back and forth on this, but I don't when I'm sewing quilt blocks. Now you're going to want to go and press that open, press the seam open to make that curve nice and flat. Well, the block nice and flat, not the curve. There we go. And you can see that that curve ended up just right on the ends. So now I'm going to line those up and start off. Still doing the 1/4 inch seam, and you can see my match marks there, and I'm holding the fabric with my 2 hands. This way I can add a little bit of tension if my marks look like they're not going to match up right. So you can see that I'm taking care to match them up. Sorry, my fingers are in the way. I guess if you're scared of your needle, this technique may not be for you, because my fingers do get really close. And again, you can see that I ended up with those ends matching perfectly together. So we're going to press that seam open. I'm harping on that because I normally don't press my seams open, but I did for this quilt, and it made my quilt curves look fantastic. So I just want your quilts to look fantastic too. So you can see that that block turned out great. So now we're working the single drunkard's path. I am putting the background piece down first, right side up, the focus fabric on top, right side down, and I'm matching that corner perfectly. It's gonna be weird, I know it, but it just works better for me this way, to work with the smaller piece on the bottom and the bigger piece on top. to show you that my my things matched, but I guess not. Just make sure that you try and have that accurate 1/4 inch seam, especially at the end. You don't want, it really helps with your accuracy when you're piecing all your blocks together, especially these single drunkards blocks. So again, we're going to press that curve open. And there you go. You can see that those ends are very tiny. Those should be a 1/4 inch, showing of the background. And you can see that all my match marks matched up. And that was just from me making sure with my fingers. So either way, you can get very nice looking curves, and you can apply this to any drunkard's path or any really curved patterns. And if you really like this pattern, you can get it at my Etsy shop at Radioactive Quilter US. Thank you.